7 minutes past 9 now. A wee car's up now to get his new window put in. He said it'll be done by 11 o'clock. Highway, high place to find. I knew where it was in the maps. Google Maps and Garmin told me where it was. Didn't tell me to turn up this wee road. This wee road's not on it. Luna, I'll put you on the lead here, pet. We get out of here. Luna. Saturday morning's pretty quiet. That must be the bicycles depot there. They come to get fixed and all. Belfast bike. It's all up around here, I tell you. Potato bread. There's no straight opposite the Austell place. So if I knew that, then look at the glider. It's all futuristic up here, pet. Wee motorhome there, boys. I was camping there the night, do you think? Environmental pros there. Belfast has it all, I tell you. A lot of rubbish in Belfast. There's more skip things behind. This is full of skips. There's quite a lot of broken trees here as I was driving around. I don't think, see that Austell place now, the docks and all, the other side of that. So, I don't want to keep her in the lead. This wee bit of road down here seems more industrial. Not that wee camper van there, but it's a brave age. See the handbrakes, 2 blocks of wood. 666, look. They painted it black and they put 666 on it. Oh god, devil worshippers. You think you need to pray to God if you're going to travel in that van to stay alive? If hadn't got a handbrake. You see the devastation last night of Storm Betty? I was going to say we slept through it. I didn't sleep very much. Kept me awake. See all the trees now all down. You know what we're doing now? We're going to go up this way here. We'll start off at the start, see how close we can get to the water and work our way around. I'm going to let her off here now and take a chance. It's a very busy road normally, but Luna's very good now. There's been no rabbits here, like. There's a problem with rabbits and things, but that's some Austell step over there, isn't it, boys? That looks modern there. Look at that there. There could be a tripping and claim and blame thing going on here. See, that's why I was too minded about going to Redburn Country Park last night. Look at these trees. Because it's full of leaves. It's not that the wind was that bad. It's just it's full of leaves and look at that there, boys. Look, you don't know what you're finding in Belfast, do you? Look at that. Old clay bottle. What's it doing lying out there? It's a river edge, that. Shows how often the council come down here to clean up. Boy, I dropped that there 65 years ago. Still hasn't been picked up. Find your car parked underneath that there, like. Them cones are not there because of the tree. That's just coincidence. They're here putting in, is it gas or something? There's the gliders are kept in there, boys. Hey, not the line of gliders. See, industrial estates can be interesting, so they can. One, hey, there's 2 rows of them. I don't see. I think it's. They're never going to cross over now. These lights have changed for us. Oh, look at these gliders. I'm looking forward to my bus pass there to get a run on a few of these buses. A couple of rows of them, so there is. There's a nice shed back there, painted the same colour. Is that for the gliders, do you reckon? No, it's the other side of the fence. I like their pink buses. See, London Day buses are red. They were brand new. Hey, there's more gliders over there, boys. Some gliders in there. How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a row of 10, aren't they? Plus the ones on the road. Hey, there's more gliders. Gliders are everywhere. This is full of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely 5 there. There's more, but that's all I can see. 6, 7, 8, 9. I can spot 10 with my eyes, but there's more than 10 gliders there. There's ones behind other ones. There must be no buses on the streets today. Where's all the schools is off? It's the weekend. Hey, look at that there, that's one of the electric ones there, boys. See the electric charger, battery charger not there. Size the battery charger. Taller than my living room. There's a couple of battery chargers. Hey, they're all electric there, boys. Hey, there's the future up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electric buses there. And there's a space for another 1 or 2 that are charging up there. They might be out now. 2 rows of lighters. Look at that. So they must keep the house stock down below. Tell you, wouldn't think that's Belfast, would you? You think all the years that bus has been burned. Look at that there now. All nice and clean and all like. Belfast folk are spoiled, I'll tell you. No point in taping this bit now. If anything else exciting comes up, oh, we'll get the camera going. An old mill over there, big chimney. York Gate was over there. Well, that wouldn't be York Gate over there, would it? I know they knocked half of it down. It started off as like a tobacco place, didn't it, York Gate? Haven't been in York Gate in years. There's something about York Gate when they first built it, like they had a swimming pool and an office block and everything. They tumbled the whole lot down to make room for car parking. After renovating it, it's changed hands piles of times since that. There's a timber yard in there, you know, it looks pretty neglected. The plywood in that shed there, it looks pretty old. There's newer stuff up here, like. But made in Finland, all our wood's case coming from Finland here, boys. It's all the same wrappers on them. What's that about? That's all Finland. Kill them dry stuff over there, it's lying out in the rain. Worth the while, kill them drying it, isn't it? So it's not often you get things made in Finland, is it, like? Well, look at there, a wee free sample there, look. Free samples given out. Look how it's damaged there, like. How forklifts hit our slap. Look at that there, like. That's bad the way it's stacked there, you know. That's all plywood over there. You can't get decent plywood. Origins Brazil. They got Brazilian plywood there now. Smart ply down the back. Can't get decent plywood down our way. You see where they got their ply lying out their shed? You wouldn't do that nowadays. Wow, I was told it was like Chinese stuff. Well, they've got Brazilian ply up this way. Lena! Lena! Where's Luna? The lunatic gone? Oh, this she was over there. So, we're near the end of this, we're sitting up at the motorway. I don't think it's going to be possible to get to any of the docks here. So we nosy round, all grand stuff. I want to see the junction, that's the end of the motorway now. Because when you come off the end of the motorway, you don't know what lane to go on. Sometimes if you walk something, it's easier to understand. So that's the junction, that's the last junction there. You come off the motorway to come down to Stena line. And up, you see the big building opposite, the big green building. Next time you're driving then, you see that big building, you know then where you are, like. That's the train station, the train maintenance. I hadn't intended to come so far down, so I might turn around shortly. So there's whole pedal roads in there, like, it's all private. So if we kept going on this way, we're going to end up at Titanic Quarter. We'll go and see and find out. So after Thompson's big mill, that's the exit. It's a very tight, from coming off the motorway, it's a very tight corner in that estate there. Well, the scrapyards are advertising up here, boys. See, Storm Debbie, I'll tell you, or Storm, is it Debbie or, I don't know, because no, it's a B, I can't mind, Betty, Storm Betty. I'll stop tipping this wee bit here now. We're just in outer Belfast here. See what happens when we get around this corner. There's a lorry up right now in the docks. So we're not going to get near the docks here. Going by Google photos and all those office blocks and all, they might be around this corner. Just noticed there, all them awnings and all over there, press button for attention. D-A-E-R-A, Duncrue Street. That must be because of Brexit. That's what they have for the Brexit there, like bringing stuff on for this. I know they had to have a place in Larne, but anything comes from Europe or whatever. That's the Brexit set up there, a couple of tents. That's it. Check for imports and all that. It's not very sophisticated, is it? Like 3 cones and a tent. There's a place down there, an engineering place. They can fix ships. It's not much bigger than a tire depot, but they can fix ships. If your ship's dodgy and you manage to get into Belfast, them boys down there have a spanner and a couple of boys who can go out and fix it for you. You get it all here in Belfast, you do. A couple of cyclists. One doesn't know how to avoid cyclists yet, but find out what happens here. If she does anything stupid. You don't know until you try. Oh look, that's just good with bicycles. Hi there. So we're near the Austell place again now. This wee dead end street there. I'll tell you what I've seen, which I've never seen before in my life. A double-decker bus. Sorry, can't mind the word. It's full. In other words, the bus is going around. He hasn't got a spare seat. Somebody's going to be standing at a bus stop today. Double-decker pulls up and goes on past. Never seen a full bus before. And there's all them ones lying empty like. Oh look, there's that later with the side lights on. Is he going to go out now, boys? The boys say, hi Paddy, I have no room in my bus here, boys. We need extra support. So they rang up for wee Billy. Billy, any chance you coming in today? We're still about a hangover from yesterday. It doesn't matter, Billy, get in here. The buses are full here. We need extra staff. So Billy, he's there now. He's got the side lights on anyway. I'll probably have a wee cup of coffee before he actually pulls out of there, you know. That time the rain will be on and all the shoppers have gone home and the buses will be empty. Oh, that there nicely clean there, boys. Look at that bus coming out nice and clean. No. Where are you going out towards the car for? Why would you want to go towards the car? Come on, health and safety, woman. I see right there. Look at that boy there. Look at that driver's way. Help society. I see if I fell there a couple of weeks ago. The boys in bonfire would have grabbed that, you know. Well, bonfires are all finished now. Hey, there's more electric buses there, boys. Oh, why pair electric buses up here? Hey, some electric buses. Them's no, I'm thinking on the London buses. When they made the London buses, your Wright brothers or whatever it is, they made them, but I shipped the whole entire bus out to America for the Americans to fit the electric part and ship it back again. Them's all electric there, boys. Unbelievable that there. You see, you come to Belfast, you've got cleaner air and you can walk your dog off a lead. See, down my place, you can't even take your dog off a lead anywhere. people are paying £10 to travel up to 10 miles to walk the dog in a park down our way. Luna, over this way. See numbers of cars down there. We're doing an extra bit. Pep. We're looking at electric buses here. Some electric buses there, then chargers are on there. They would need their own one turbine in there, so they would. The amount of power they're using. You think even put some solar panels on the roof. Any electric they can generate, and they could put into them buses. Unbelievable, it's all electric, yeah. Look how many chargers. I'm just wondering, the side lights is on them, does that mean they're charging or what? Or does that mean they're going to move off? Both of them have got side lights on. Come on now, honey. Hey, boss, driver, right for a wee smoke. Then that's the footpath, Pet. That's it, girl. So there's more devastation now. Storm Betty. We're down the end of the street here. We get back into the more leafy part. A lot of scrap yards and all down this way too, like. Up your wee washing machine, that's where it's going to end up. Only one machine going today, there's a right pile of machines in there. There's washing machine sitting there in front. Not even crushed up. How do you sort through that, like? No parts on this site, it's just Belfast for you there. You wouldn't get that in any other city, would you? They're telling you, wee thugs, don't be bothered going out to pinch pallets. They're climbing them fences, the Belfast boys, to pinch pallets. Is that a fertiliser place in there, is it? Devonish. Oh. They're working today anyway, boys. They're working. Utter devastation here, boys. The BBC's camera crew were down here in the news recording this here. They only kept me awake last night. You know, I never thought of the branches fell on top of me last night, like, but the rain kept me awake, the noise, the rain coming off the trees. Yeah, we set a fancy colours there, boys. Back when concrete was fashionable, reinforced concrete. Might have had wee lamps on top of them originally. We go around this roundabout now, we get into the more leafy part then. We're a bit happier. My car is supposed to be in for about 10:15, I think. He said we're ready by 11, but it takes 2 hours to fix it. So unless they're going to start it right away, I don't know. Look how close them now are parked together there, boys. Trailers, look how close they are together. Ain't not much space there. That's probably stop boys going down the middle trying to look inside them, open up the aprons. Let's take a photograph of us and send it to a friend, see if he parks that close about it. Belfast self-storage. If you've got something you want to store, this is where you come here, boy. Never understand self-storage, the amount of money it costs to store something. There's enterprise rental van. So maybe businesses and all that hiring units out of that. Sometimes people move house like and they put their furniture and stuff in the self-storage. The amount of money you spend is just handy buying new furniture. Our wee picnic table, see, it's getting more naturey down this way. That's the water board there too. Oh, we're not a corner. I thought the road went down this way. Brentland House. Do I know where Brentland House is? We're outside it. Look at that wee water bus and all is kept in there. There's the waterboard place now. Look, there's more leafy. Oh, let's go into the wee woody part. Look at this here now. There's no distance like from Belfast here. Look, there's water filters. The damn boys chuck that over the hedge, how did they? From the waterboard place. You can't watch them, can you? Well, I like this wee place here. So it's like walking a park, like, without all the restrictions of dog leads and all the rest. Don't bother with joggers or nothing out here. Oh, look, there's a squirrel there. Look, she's looking up that tree. There's a wee squirrel up there. There might even be some blackbirds along here, you know. Pretty small ones. He's already had a dose of blackbirds this morning. I don't want to give him an overdose. So it's just like, if you got one about to burst open, like, they're Sunday wasted. They're not the best of quality ones there now. There's better ones down below. It's funny how there's nothing built here, and yet that pump house is sitting on the way out. So maybe there was an out pump house there at one time, and they knocked it down, and that's how they got building so close to the road. Well, it seems a very swanky wee building for an industrial estate. I suppose like all these big industries here, they've all got managers who like to wine and dine. We head down towards the Stena place. Don't know how far it is. I'm going to a key and all after this today. I'll be doing a bit of shopping. I might go on up to Newton Abbey. We're not far off it. But a lot of the big stores in Newton Abbey all together. You've got the cruise and all. Fancy a new TV as well. Not buying a TV. We need to buy a kitchen sink this weekend. So we've already taped this coming up, no point in taping this going down. Any worthwhile doing them side streets there, Lena? Maybe, you know, I want to keep out of the grass first. Go down towards Stena. Why we're going to the grass pit? That's okay. So there's the wee street I stepped on last night. There's the underground river there, it was piped up. And it comes out here. We're going to walk down the ways now towards Stena Line. See what all these side streets are around here. But they seem to be the two main side streets where the lorry trailers are parked. And then the one that likes them together is opposed to the skips who don't want you parking in front of their skips. So that must be the cash and carry there, is it? Metro now comes out here, anybody wants to come out here on a bus. No, the electric network's got a wee pissed over there. Lena! Feel like I'm walking towards the road. Here's a couple of wee buildings down there, the right hand side. One's like a tire depot. It looks more I need to get somewhere in the docks less commercial like. And I'm saying that, docks are meant for commercial stuff, that's what they're built for. Let me see a wee bit of water and look over towards Titanic Cliff. Hold on, Luna, put you on the lead here, pet, health and safety, pet. I was getting more day trippers down this way, pet. Modern tyres up here. So if you need a tyre and stuff, tyres and all up here. Took a walk down here, let's go down here. Past this bus straight to let it back up again. So there's more lorry trailers parked down this way. You see, I was kept awake last night with the trees. Well, if I look at these wee side roads here, less trees. Cap them out of these. This is what walking's all about. When I started white capping years ago, before it became fashionable, I had to find those wee places by walking to them. Now everybody in motorhomes use park for nights. And the problem with park for nights is it's all stuck in the same places. Nobody's going to discover nothing new anymore. Anybody going into while camping out just going to download the app, and that's as far as it's going to go. But I'd like to go down to Dublin and all. I've got the inverter on the car now, so I'd like to go away for a week's holiday down towards Dublin, down below. And somewhere like Dublin city, like, it's next to impossible to get parked like. It's handy if any wee spot like this at night time, and then maybe use the wee trams or something to get on then during the day. Yeah, if you're on a motorhome now, come to Belfast, you could park your motorhome here and get the bus, buy a pass for the day, and you get into Titanic and all the rest of the places. They're trying to park a motorhome in the middle of the city. This is ideal here, isn't it? Like, now imagine this wee road's budget than the one I was on, but at weekends everywhere's quiet. Mad about fabrics. Never think of coming down here, would you, to buy a wee curtain like? I know folk must come down here to buy curtains. There's a shipping container trailer, you don't see many of them. That's how you lock your shipping container on now, you see. These old boys here, they lift up a lot. Someone has to up an alarm or nothing. They must lift up and then you twist them on and lock your container on. You know, curtain side lorries you always see. No harm to Luna, but I'm not picking up no poop out here. Like, this is industrial out here. She took long enough to do a poo, didn't she? She could have done it down there in the leaves. That's biodegradable in there, Luna. No point in me using an oil. Look how many holes in that tank here, boys. How many holes do you get in the tank before you say, hey boys, we need to buy a new one? Must have sprung some leaks in that there. I've never seen as many holes on a tank. Must be just water. Wouldn't be able to keep oil in that there. I know I was a fire crew in my last place, and they kept water in a big tank. There was no roof on it. It was open. Climb up the ladder one day, take a look in it, and then whenever you had a fire and it gave you an instant supply of, you know, for sprinklers and all that, you had the water back up. And the reason why we climbed up is because there's no roof on it. Sometimes in the winter time it could freeze over, and if you had a fire inside, it would cause a vacuum. So you need to go up a wee pickaxe and break the ice to allow the water to get out. So that must be an old water tank there. Some boy's going around with a wee hammer tapping it, and that sounds a wee bit hollow there, boys. And he put his wee X's on, and see all them old plates and rivets. No problem up here in the shipyard. Them boys know how to do that. Down our way, it'd be complicated. Up here, lots of wee bits of metal lying around, boys. And you just tap a wee bit on it here and there. Come on now, Luna. She has the black boys, is she? Are you eating grass? Try some grass. I didn't come to the city to eat grass, like. There we are now. Dargan Crescent number 3, Belfast. Luna, lorry drivers might have shit behind their pet, you don't know. Lorry drivers do that type of thing. I know, a wee repair shop NI over there. They don't say what they repair.